Hello everyone and welcome back. Hello everyone and welcome back to SliverStar Arcade and more. Or sorry, not more. Technically more because I did play the demos. Caravan SandWitch. It took. I should have played this right when it came out, but I had to finish up the other game and it took a while. But hey, I finally figured out how to put my computer on my TV. It was way harder than. And I hooked up the Switch controller to it, which is super cool. Anyways, hopefully this first episode goes well. It's a brand new setup, so stuff might go wrong. Not sure yet. I still can't believe it. Oh, X. That's weird. It's probably because I'm using a Switch controller on Steam. I've just received a distress signal from my sister Grace's spaceship. The thing is, she disappeared more than 6 years ago. The distress signal seems to have come from our home planet, Siglio? Oh, I forgot. This game's French, so I'm going to butcher all the names. That's also where she was seen for the last time. I must go back there. I need answers. Sauge. Sigilo, Kaigalo? Sigilo? Sigilo. Gigolo, I don't know. Okay. Controls, camera sensitivity. Let's put that up a little. Toaster, what? Okay, just making sure the controls work. Okay, that one's a bit better. Okay, everything feels a little slow and stiff, but that's probably just because we're in the tutorial area. Speaking of, I hope you guys can all hear me. I'm also gonna have to keep an eye on the recording because sometimes, it's very rare, but sometimes controller inputs... Quick, my train's on the other side of the space station. Sometimes controller inputs will mess with OBS, so like while I was practicing this, sometimes it would stop the recording or pause the recording, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Attention, you are an emergency contact for Moscow Garance? The automatic message has been sent from the network on the planet of Siglio. The spaceship is registered as Moscow Garance and critical Garance, but that's impossible. An old family photo with my sister, Garance, and our two fathers, Dad and Pop. Toaster watch. A watch permanently connected to the consortium's largest social network. Okay. The Helios project is still not over. Such a shame, all this energy would have been a huge help in the space cities. It's going to start becoming pretty thin on the ground. Yeah, this place is really not maintained anymore. Where are you? What's this note I found in your room? You're not going back to Siglio just like that. I am calling Dad. This is not going to happen. No way. Do not get on that train. My daughter is missing. So, is Basile Pop? Siglio Space Station. Who could forget their bag here? Nobody ever comes to this station. The last train was a week ago. Seemingly no one has claimed it since then. Gross. It smells like rotten sandwiches. Sorry about not touching that. It's empty. It's loud is what it is. That little dot over there, that's the Tau transmission tower, where I come from. Which little dot? That's actually miles away. Oh, you mean the big dot in the sky? That's what we use to log in the toaster here. So retro. Hey, I recognize this advert. It was already there when I left 6 years ago. Garance really liked corgis. We went to go see that movie with Dad and Pop. Oh, who's there? Whoa, that's from when Toaster first came out. We can't do without it now. Everyone uses it to keep in touch with each other. Social network to unite everyone. Thanks to their strong marketing, they crushed the competition and established a monopoly. Even if new networks are developed from time to time, they end up getting taken over in the end. Hello, guy. Welcome to Siglio Space Station. Hi. You are the second person this year to come here. That's okay. It means there'll be no crowds. But what are you doing here? I am a transport robot, but I managed to escape from Siglio. Wicked. Alright, so what's next for you? Not a lot. I am in a legal and administrative vacuum. I think for now, I'm just going to hang around here for a bit. Good luck to you. Drat, there's the train. There's dust everywhere. Okay, A is still okay. I mean, it's a little easier to control than mouse and keyboard, but not by much. Nothing down here? No? Oh, I was probably supposed to investigate that, find out it didn't work, then jump. Okay. Oh, I get tired. That's why I stopped running. That's annoying. I'm almost there, especially because this game has no... Does this old beater still fly? I'm gonna have to spend the whole day in this old cabin. Hold on a minute, wasn't this alloy banned last century? Hello, Rose? Blaze signal jammers. Oh, hi! You're the person that had that very cryptic message from the developers on Twitter. Nephilim, I'm sure nothing will happen with you. Hello, Rose, Blaze signal jammers. Oh, Nephilim? Saj, is that you? The one and only. You've changed a lot in 6 years. It's been a long time since you've been back on Siglio. No kidding. What are you doing here? Didn't you go to school at the same time as my sister? I gave up. But anyway, have you also not been able to contact Siglio? What do you mean? There's a signal jammer in the village. It's a piece of old consortium tech that cuts off all communications. People have been giving me a shopping list since we can't even order anything anymore. So everything has just been cut off? Even the distress signals? Ah, there's the train's whistle. Drat the packages. Quick, help me get them in. Woohoo! It's the song! I don't get copyrighted for this. Caravan SandWitch. So excited to finally try this. But for now, just enjoy the music. Game by Plain Toast. Oh, hey, it's the person. It's not really something to write home about, but I'll never get sick of the countryside. Okay, Nephilim. I have done some thinking during the ride. I need to tell you something. Don't panic. Okay, I hear you. I received a distress signal from Garance. Oh, yeah, of course you did. That's impossible. I'm in her emergency contacts. Her spaceship is in critical state. Garance is dead, or disappeared, or she doesn't want to be found. Anyway, that's the last thing I wanted to talk about. But something, sorry, I know this means a lot to you. You don't understand. Nifley, you've got to help me. I can't believe that Garance is still alive, after all these years. This came from her spaceship, and if we find it, we will surely get some answers. What was that noise? I don't know, but my mouse has been permanently disabled. Which is bad. What was that noise? Ah, that must be Rose. Let's see what's happening. I'm on my way. Also, why do you talk like a Geiger counter? Rose, I hope that no harm has come to her. I've got to go and see her. Anything I can look at in here? Oh, hey. Did you see that Tarrasque storm in on your journey? Every time I come here, I feel like it's getting a little bigger. We're going to lose even more crops. I should remember your face, just in case something happens. Now, no spoilers. I know literally nothing about this game, except from what I learned from the demos, which one of the demos is literally just the first hour of this game after the tutorial, and the previous demo is so old that pretty much nothing except the general premise of the game was carried over. This soda hasn't been sold since the consortium left 40 years ago. This drink is green? I don't love that. Ew, I'm not drinking that. Snack bar! Looks like it could be eaten. Discovered items, 1 of 10. This looks like it could be eaten. Sugar! That's not the taste I wanted, but okay. Ouch, she really made a mess of herself. What really made a mess of herself? Okay, yeah, so it feels a little better now that we're off the space station. The last note on the board is from 2 years ago. That's sad. Everyone up and leaves because there's no more work. Oh, what a shame. Someone has lost their cat. Wait, that's me! Oh dear, how did I get myself into this mess? Not what I expected you to look like. Oh dang, of course it had to fall on me. Hey Rose, is there a problem? I may have gone off the road a little bit. Oh wait, is it really you? My darling Soj. No, I'm a big green talking. Yes, it's been a long time. It's kind of you to come and see me before I become compost for my tomatoes. But tell me about your adventures later. I'm a little scared the van will catch fire. Wow, that actually sounded like you meant it this time, Rose. I'm sorry, my reflexes aren't as sharp as they used to be. Don't worry, we'll fix it up in my garage. Definitely, thank you for being there for me. Although, I still don't have a driver's license. I've got a license, you know. Thank you, my darling Soj. Great, off to the garage. Alright, time to see just how bad of a driver I am. Oh. Huh. Caglio collected. I can't read that. Be careful with your driving, Soj. My little van is already pretty dented in. Don't worry, I'm in space pilot school. Yeah, show us what you got then. Estello! Let's, come on, Rose, let's take a look at your van. I'm being such a bother, aren't I? Relax, I like fixing stuff. Want me to take a look? Nefle, come quick, get over here. Huh? Sauge? Sauge? Everyone gather around, Sauge is back. Kid, you're here? Sauge, it's been a long time. I'm so happy, hi. Let's not mess about, we need help here. Nefle took the signal jammer down to the square just like you asked. Even the Renetos are having trouble with the signal jammers. Renetos. What, now? But I don't have time. My little Sauge, could you please take care of it? The village folk really want to see you too. I would prefer to work on the van. Sure, why not? Fab! Thank you, sweetheart. I'll find you shortly. Alright, so Yuka is up high in the square. She needs our help. She was a friend of Gruntz's too. Alright. You are really kind to go and see Yuka in the square for Nefle. I'll meet you there, give me 2 seconds. No problem. I bet that's the turbine, but I really can't see much from here. Me neither, not with all this smoke. I bet the battery is overloaded. Clearly the polarity of the trash is not helping anything in the area. Interesting. Alright, so I think this is kind of where we were last time for the demo that I recorded. I spent so many evenings with my pals here. It was supposed to be the community pantry, but it was really convenient for us. It looks like it's still in use a bit. Meanwhile, there aren't many people left to come party anyway. All my pals are scattered everywhere, and I haven't kept in touch with anyone. And yet, I'm sure that we can all meet up again with Gruntz and Nefle and have a blast as if nothing had happened. You know, I'm not going to blame myself for not being able to pronounce anything. The developers on Twitter said they were going to make a bunch of Twitter posts about how to pronounce everyone's names, and that was over 2 months ago, and they didn't. So I now reserve the right to butcher as many French names as possible. I'm trying to think of how many French jokes I'm allowed to get away with before it becomes upsetting. I'm a little bit French myself, heritage-wise, but I don't know if I'm French enough to make fun of French people. Uncommon component. I really like this design. I really do. I mean, I know it's the Lois Griffin color scheme, but yeah. I don't know. I do miss the hat from the original model back in the demo. I do miss the hat. Anyways, let's get on with it. Ooh, okay, so turn-in is a little weird. The square should be on the other side. Wow, I haven't been here in a while. Oh my, there used to be people living here before. Still, I think they were members of Yuka's family. I wonder what became of them. I remember that their house always smelled strongly of lavender. Maybe the smell stuck around. Yuka's the last of her family here. Some days must be quite difficult for her. But she is kind of like a big cousin to me. I regret not keeping in touch with her at Space City. Okay, I should be spending more time looking at OBS just to make sure everything's recording properly. Oh, interesting. If you're in an area where the signal jammer is. I think I knew that. But it has been a while. Anyways, I'm actually a little nervous to play this game. This is where Clementine, Oliver, and Apricot live. Quite happy to be far enough away so I don't hear that crying all night. Oliver's medicine cabinet is just down here. I often come by here because I keep hurting myself when exploring the surrounding ruins. Oliver's kind. He never scolded me for falling down so much. Not like Pop. He used to tell me that one day I was going to get stuck at the top of a control tower. Ah well. Wait until it's Apricot who has climbed the antenna near the space station. We'll see what Oliver has to say then. Yeah, so I'm kind of nervous about playing this game. Mostly because like I've talked with the developers on Twitter, and I've played both the demos, but I still don't have a good feel for this game or what direction it could go. See, with every game I play, I kind of have a general sense of how they're going to go, right? Like, the only ones that have ever really caught me off guard were Spirit Route, which I regret playing, and Super Ola and the Lost Burgers, right? Those are, but every game I play, I can sense, it's going to be like a good, it's going to feel good by the end of it. This is the first game I've played where I feel like this could have a not-so-happy ending. But, it's meant to be just a cozy, relaxing game, so hopefully it won't be too tragic. Oh, that must be Apricot's bed. The stuffed tiger is so cute. If I find cuddly toys, I can bring them to Apricot and make them happy. Oh, that must... Oh! This is that mission. Okay, so there's one mission that you can actually get locked out of chapter by chapter if you don't complete it chapter by chapter. So I think that is a side quest that's it's an overarching, is it Arkin or Archin? Over something side quest where you have to bring plushies every chapter. Yeah, that's probably what the 1 in 10 discovered items is. It's probably per chapter. Hey, Sarge, over here. I'm so happy to see you again. You came back to help us destroy this jammer? The connection is gone. I'll do my best. We've been working on this for days, kid. You are not going to be the one fixing stuff. Go back to your space city. Enough suffering. Don't speak like that to Sauge. But it's true, isn't it? Niflin has been searching for an answer forever. How could Sauge manage instead? Because Sauge is going to use my unjammer. Oh, Nefli, at last. We've been waiting for you for weeks. Yuck. Yeah, I had quite a few delivery contracts. And what's the thingamajig then? I hope I don't move that signal jammer to the square for nothing. I've built an electromagnetic forming transducer which will enable electromagnetic waves to be created. In turn, they will destroy the jammer from the inside thanks to an artificial, ultra-precise pulse which reverses polarity. That seems complicated. No, Sauge, go ahead. The honor is all yours. Goodbye, my fingers. Alright, let's get started. You can do it. Everyone seems to be kind of, chill with seeing me for the first time in 6 years. Unjammer, the device Nefli gave that overloads the magnetic strips of the jammers to deactivate them, or something like that. Come on, Sauge, chin up. She's gonna be more cooked than my baguettes, that's a fact. No, we believe in you and Nefli's technology. Alright. Hydro post. Point of interest. Rose's retreat. Okay, so this over here is where we started the demo. Okay. So we're still kind of in the tutorial, and we'll probably be in the tutorial for the first 1 or 2 episodes. Well played, Sauge. It's true that's quicker than going to the desert to bury it. Finally, I'll be able to check my messages. Alright, well, there are always other ones. The SandWitch is a whole lot less cool when, they need to use a camera. Unless the camera's already there and that's just a weird vantage point for them to stand on. Well, kids, I'm back. Rose, you missed Sauge busting up the signal jammer with my unjammer. Oh, that's great. The rest isn't going to go as smoothly. We need to smash up the remaining signal jammers. Should we deal with the signal first? I am so ready. Enthusiastic. I like it. What's more, that will help us to better pinpoint the source of the signal. Okay, alright. Do you know where they are? No, not exactly. However, I've come up with plans for an antenna which could detect them. Just what we needed. Let's go and build it right now. I can't do a proper old person voice, so I'm just gonna keep trashing Rose's good name with whatever I've come up with. Hold your horses. I don't have enough recycled pots in the garage to build it. Would you like me to help you find some in that case? Oh, God. Ugh, I'm dying. Yep, that would be perfect. Here, I need to analyze the framework of the signal jammer that's been broken. And another thing, don't you know where my father went? He wasn't at the cafe. Yes, he left to look for the nomads in the desert. He didn't want to wait for me to come back and to lend him the van. Still so stubborn. Oh, so is it like Dad and Pop had like a divorce and Pop got one kid, took them to the space station, and Dad stayed behind with the other kid who died or went missing or whatnot? Is this a story of gay divorce? Honestly, this could be a story about anything. Like, I keep seeing like bits and pieces of like people who've played the game, and I still have no clue what this game's about. Well, just come and see me in the garage when you've got a moment, Sauj. Sauj, sweetheart, can you please drop off at home with the van, please? You know, I'm going to watch back this video and hear myself doing that voice, and that'll probably be the last time that voice ever comes out. Well, until the next Ace Attorney game, that is. Yeah, of course. I miss voice acting. Anyways, sorry, what am I doing? Am I driving her home? It's good to see you around here, honey. Say, you do look a lot like Garance, you know? Yeah? I'll be the same age that she was soon. I will never get over it. Ah, home sweet home. Oh, I have to be in the square. Okay. It's so good to be home. Your house, it's absolutely gorgeous. So, my darling Sauj, I know you're talking about something important with Netflix. What's all this I hear about a signal? I received a distress signal on Toaster. A what signal? What's wrong, sweetheart? I just don't know. I feel lost. I don't know what to do. I received a distress signal from Garance's spaceship, but she disappeared 6 years ago on this blasted planet. Where should I even look? The comms are all blocked. I can help you. And even if I had an inkling about what needs to be done, I have no way of traveling to the desert anyway. If I try to get there on foot, I'm going to disappear like she did. So, listen to me. It was totally stupid to come back here. Why must I always rush blindly in without thinking? I'm so fed up with this. I have no plan whatsoever. Sauj, I am trying to talk to you. What? I don't know if you're going to find what you're looking for, but I am sure that you're capable of finding the signal source. If you'll get there if you take my van. No doubt about that. What if I wreck it? I don't want to hear it. Take these keys and go discover your planet. However, my van is the only vehicle that's still working around here. It's the last exploration van left by the consortium. I decided to keep it in when the Trask had happened 40 years ago. As everyone left our plans to pursue the Helios project, all the other vans became wrecks. So I'm relying on you to carry on helping the people of Ziglio. Yes, I won't forget. Okay, sweetheart, come and have some tea in the house. That'll make you feel better. This tea really hit the spot. It's getting late. Would you like to sleep here? Yes, please. Chapter 1, Higher Speed. 3 days since Garance's message. Oh, I guess it took 3 days to run away from Dad run away from Pop and get on the ship. I love the soundtrack. I'm gonna buy it on vinyl. Oh, by the way, you can buy the soundtrack on vinyl. I can't remember where, but it has pre-orders open up until December, I think. It's around $40, I think. which, you know, it's really cool. It comes in blue. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Not sponsored. Not sponsored at all. God, I wish I was sponsored, but not sponsored. All of this is free advertising because I think indie developers are cool. Anyways, the keys to Rose's van. Wicked. Sleeping at Rose's house is so much quieter than in Space City. Well, now I need to find Nephilim in the garage. They wanted to see me. Okay, so this is roughly where we started the demo. So a lot of this is going to be retreading ground again. We gotta collect all of our places. So there's a lot of spaces like this where you can just kind of sit and relax and the camera will zoom out, and sometimes you'll get to see something once the camera zooms out. I think I cut it short the first time I played this. So we're just going to let it zoom out. We're just going to see what it does. It's a nice little break. Should I? We didn't get a lot done, but I also don't want to. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to end the episode here, but depending on how many episodes I get done tonight, because I did start kind of early. Go me for not starting at 2 a.m. Okay, I'm going to keep playing, and maybe you guys will get 2 episodes in one day. That way, you know, you don't have to commit yourself to 1 full hour of watch time. But if you still want more, you can watch more. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. And I hope you stick around because I am very excited for this game. Also, this is going to be the first full Let's Play of a game done on the computer. Or on a PC rather than the Switch. Or any console for that matter. So, if this works, and this does well, that opens up this channel to a whole myriad of possibilities in small and obscure games that nobody has ever heard of. So, yeah, I hope you guys like it. So, thank you all so much for watching. And, as always, stay safe, have fun, and have a great day. Hey, my mouse is working again. That's good. I need it to stop the video.